This is Deductor continuing the Cyber Knights playthrough. In the last episode, we did the first phase of Bimberzang's power play, where we had to loot apparently 1 out of the 3 files. I thought it was all 3, but apparently you only had to loot 1 out of the 3 files for him. Where's that mission? Down here, City Lights Dance. And it was tough. It was an extremely tough mission. We got to security level 9 of all crazy things. Just got swarmed by the guards. The guards just had too much armor. The missions are they're difficulty 8, and our weapons are tier 2. So we desperately need better weapons. At least like tier 4 type weapons to be able to fight these enemies. At least the cores. I think the standard gang enemies we could still handle. It's the cores that the mega corporations that are extremely hard to fight without better weapons at this point. But our main source of better weapons is still loot. There is crafting, but crafting is super expensive. I'm gonna start getting that set up, but you need a lot of money to do crafting. Like one weapon will cost you like 500k to craft. So we're preparing for the time when we need these weapons. Let's see, what else is of note? I have prepared the squad for the next mission. This one is just a proc gen mission, salvage looting. We do desperately need to loot, and we're against Los Zagalos, so that's just a gang faction. Not too worrying. We already have a lot of influence with Octane, so the influence part of this mission doesn't really matter, but if we kill at least 9, we get 10 gold MBS cubes, and that could definitely be worth doing. Before we get to that mission, some announcements. I started this game on patch 24, this recording, which made huge changes to the way heat works. I'm not going to just read through the patch notes, they're kind of long, but to summarize, it used to be heat would burn off at 1 per day, and the best way to control heat was just to use the counter intel pod to reduce the heat by a fixed percentage. They completely rebalanced that, so now heat burns off 1 per day, but increases as we lay low at the safe house. So like if you don't do a mission, the second day you'll burn off 2 heat, the third day you'll burn off 3 heat, and so forth, up until a maximum 5 per day. So basically, if you lay low for a bunch of days, you're gonna burn off a lot of heat. And so that is good to know. So you sort of want to do a whole bunch of missions together and then lay low for a bit. That seems to be what the devs had in mind. They also completely changed the counter intel pod. It used to reduce heat by a flat amount, and it was pretty OP because you can use this one safe house room to just keep heat under control pretty much permanently. Now it's a percentage. So if you have very high heat, this is very effective. If you have low heat like we do, it barely does anything. I think this is a great change. Makes this room less critical, much less critical than it used to be. Still, I think it will be helpful, and I still think I'm going to upgrade it. We can get these percentages up. I think it can still be effective. But we may have to end up running some missions at somewhat higher heat. They rebalanced the way heat generates too. Like it's higher on average, but it doesn't take into account the security escalation you get from heat. So the problem used to be like heat had a negative cycle. Like the higher the heat you got, since you start at either 1, 2, 3, or 4 security level, those levels would give you extra heat. So there's a vicious feedback loop. Like the higher heat you have, the harder it is to lose. They rebalance it so it doesn't work that way now. And the details, you have to read patch notes. I don't quite fully understand all the details having just read the patch notes, but that's what they're trying to do, and we'll see how successful it is. I do like this change. I think it's a very good balancing change for heat. Lastly, I want to acknowledge a DM from a viewer that I will call H that purchased this game because of my videos. I could not believe it. So developers, by the way, the Tres brothers, if you are watching this, know that these videos got you 1 game, so it made you like $10. Congratulations. I wish you the best of success. I'm only like saying that kind of flippantly, but no, you deserve more success with this game, developers. So I don't know what else to say except keep at it. Like, I know you don't sell DLCs, which is really weird, but like, you should monetize this somehow if you're listening, developers. Like, just, I don't know, set up a donation or something. Cosmetics. Sell cosmetics. I don't care what you do, but you really need to monetize this and keep pushing out all your amazing updates. Anyway, enough talk. I say it's time to do this mission, and then we have so many missions to do. I need, like, we're just not strong enough to shoot everything dead. So we absolutely need to try to do stealth, and I need to do the stealth better than last time. So we're gonna do this. This is a piped hub, a spider web of sewer tunnels and chemical dumps makes for difficult maneuvering. We need to steal everything we can. Yep. And then I have a leverage from my field ops alarm malfunction. So for one turn, I can prevent security escalation. A lot of times, you just need to do this on the right turn. So one turn could be all we need for this mission. And since there's no hacking, I'm not going to bring a hacker. And I will do a better job trying to explain my thought process just for you, viewer H, who's watching this. I know you asked about hacking. There's no hacking on this map, unfortunately. But the next time we do hacking, I'll go try to explain it a little more in depth. At least at the stage we're at, there's only one hacking strategy. You can really only like disable the IC, the traps and the active and the passive ICs. Like, you can only really disable them. But as you get more programs and better cyber decks, there's another strategy where you just go in and like nuke all the programs like indiscriminately and just destroy everything. And you know, that can be a very effective strategy. But let's just I need to talk about the loadout a little bit. I purchased smoke grenades. That smoke grenade literally saved our lives. In fact, I'm tempted to bring 2 smoke grenades. But I also, you know what? We should bring 2 smoke grenades. I feel like smoke grenades are better than medkits. Like, the right smoke grenade on the right turn can literally save your life. I also purchased for our Scourge a tier 3 shotgun just to have a little more firepower. It costs like 180k, but it'll be worth it. If we had a shotgun that last mission, the AoE stuns could have saved us. And just the raw firepower from this shotgun, it does a lot of armor shred. So once you shred the armor from those guards, they're not nearly as terrifying. You can burst them down with AoE damage and so forth. So a shotgun will help if we need to go loud. Rick here is, of course, here with... I gave her the Raptor, the better pistol. She is better at killing things, so better give her a better weapon. I gave myself the Chrome Enforcer, that super revolver with massive damage. You really need what's called a gunslinger to take full advantage of this weapon. A sniper can also do okay, so as soon as we get Rhino, our sniper, into a mission, I'll have her equip this. She could be, I think she would be very effective with this, but this is a loud weapon, right? Noise 48 meters, so once you use this, the entire map's going to hear you, and you better be ready to fight your way out. Okay, enough talk. Let's get to it. Okay, remember team, we're here on our own dime. Yep, we gotta loot everything we can. Okay, it's this map. I played this map a number of times. And again, because it is just the gangs, this should be a lot easier. There are only 6 lockboxes. That is kind of disappointing. I don't know how the game works. Like, there's a fixed amount of loot, and if there's 6 lockboxes, each box has, like, on average, more loot? Or is it, you know, each box rolls its loot independently, and we just, like, low road the total amount of loot? I don't know how that works. All right, so there's a loot box up here that, and I would like to kill 9 if at all possible. So let's. I'm gonna. Well, you know, since I'm just gonna kill these, why do I even need to do the lookout? Let's apply my lookout over here to the left of us. These 2 guards are just gonna mill about and do nothing. Okay. Oh, so I have to AOE them from like maybe. No, I would be seen. I don't like that. Well, I want to stand somewhere like this. I think would be perfect to AOE them. Or do I want Brick to do it? Ooh, oh no, I don't want to delay my turn. I just want to attack now. So we're going to use the Tactical Surge. I think that always happens no matter what. And we have enough firepower to like wipe them out. There's not going to be a question about that. So I think I will just stand here. This will set me up for the next turn. Do more damage. There's a Brecco guard. That's a captain. It's got a little armor. Not too worried. All right, let's get this party started. Crit. Very good. Low accuracy. Whatever. Doesn't matter to me. Good hits. I will now delay my action. Might do something else. Okay. If I delay, yes, let's let Brick AoE them. Can you AoE them from here? No. Right there seems good. Yep. I mean, I don't even need to like mark them or anything. It's kind of pointless. Okay, we got Savagery Recoup triggered. So when these two guards group up, I'm gonna mark them and next turn AoE them down. Excellent. Let's delay the action now. Delay the action, right. Why don't you, our Vanguard, use Silence. Use your drugs, the Hyper V caps. By the way, viewer H, you mentioned that you don't like to use consumables. That's just how you play RPGs. I totally understand it. I'm in many ways very similar. So I understand the impulse to not use consumables, but the consumables are, just in case you want to use them, very strong in this game. Like they make an absolute difference, as you probably saw in the last video. Without the consumables, we would have just wiped. Can I sneak around this camera? Not really. Okay, just gonna jam kit it. Loot the chest and then get out. So here I'm just using the consumables to... There's a half grip. These are level 1s. It's kind of disappointing. To loot the stuff and then get out. I could dissolve these two bodies with my Scourge, but I don't really see that as necessary. I kind of want security escalation to go up. So they summon some reinforcements so I can get the secondary objective. Is there any anticipation mark? Nope. Okay. Let's delay action. Let's let them do their thing. Rick. They're just gonna group up. This beta guard does have a little armor. Oh my gosh, shooting from here would be so amazing. Obviously, we have to mark the other one. This is not the turn to shoot. I'm not confident I can... Well, does Atomic Stutter, what's the range? 22 meters? That might honestly be long enough. And his reaction speed is pretty low, and I have Outlaw ready to attack. So why not? Just want that damage. Okay, we're gonna use Iron Grip to get rid of some of that recoil problem. Nice. Camera spotted a dead body. That's fine. I have no problem with that. If I come here, I am in range to shoot you. 97%. Camera did not spot that body. Okay. Interesting. I think should be able to disable that camera. Probably should have done that first. Oh well. I couldn't have known. I don't care that the camera spotted that body. But now I will disable it. So that I can move our Scourge up. Get ready. I might dissolve like some of these bodies. We'll see. This is going very well. Dispatching Ada, Street Warrior, to investigate. Ada's all the way to the right. So we're going to have to gun these dudes down. Let's see what they do before we do anything. This Alto Guard seems to be staying put. Yeah, these, like, the gangs are so much easier to fight than the cores. The cores are, their guards are terrifying in a way. Whereas these gangs, not so bad. And I like that. I like that the game has, the enemy difficulty is variable. I'd do a disorient. Let's wait. When is the camera coming back? Remainder of the turn. So it is coming back, well, soon. I'll run aggressively. It's okay. There's only, seems like 2 guards here anyway. Rick, you need to reload your weapon, but even more than that, you need to run aggressively. Okay, right. You have shenanigans. You can like silence, you can refract. I'm just gonna run you all the way into the middle. See what else is around. 1, 2, 3, 4 guards. That's 8 total. Might be one more somewhere else on the map. Might as well anticipate just to see what this one is gonna do. Okay, very good. So maybe I will dissolve these corpses. But I think the camera is very likely to spot me. It's only disabled for the remainder of the turn. I'm not gonna waste my time dealing with that. Okay, Alto is very slow. I am going to apply this Venom Trap. Why not? Get a little damage going. Make it easier. Kill it. Oh, the camera spotted right. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, but it's not a very. I did not think that camera would have that range, but that is not a very bright guard. Okay. I don't actually have a way to disable that camera again. I could just ignore this guard. He's not gonna do much for now. Let's let them all move. Alto should still be staying put. And since the camera already spotted me, there's like I could have put down a refract. I didn't think about that, but it's fine. Like, let's see what these guards do. Oh, there's another one coming up. Might want to anticipate where he's gonna go. Okay. Oh, we could always stun that one. Run up and melee stun it. Oh, that's seems pretty good. Oh, there's a good shot from over here. Or I can just shoot like this. Do we need any debuffs? I don't think so. Dissolve, biomimic, bio-coated bullets. Let's do a bio-coated bullets. Because if it dies from the poison, we don't need to spend one more turn attacking it. Let's find out. Okay, 102. Do we have... this guard is double poison. So yeah, it's guaranteed dead. Okay, nothing we need to do there. Just end the turn. Let's... It is kind of annoying that I'll be spotted, but whatever. Comic Stutter to stun that one. Let's see what you can do right by moving up. And then using your baseball bat, of all crazy things. Nice! That baseball bat pretty strong. I guess I didn't even need to do the stun. Okay, reinforcements could come this turn, and I am actually okay with reinforcements showing up. Because I do want to kill a bit more. Can I see... No, unaware or suspicious. Oh, it's just... Well, we know where Ada is going, and I feel like I would know where this other guard, Sai, is going. Sai has very high initiative. So I might actually want to run back. Well, this is a good time to reload our weapons. Do something like that. Can I mark these two? Yeah, I would get both of them. Totally worth it. Just doing it right now. And yeah, just end the turn immediately. Let's waiting cover. Oh, they're armed proximity mines. They didn't even send reinforcements. Whoops. Oh, everything's very escalated again, but this time we have a advantage. Yeah, the camera's gonna spot everyone, whatever. 1, 2, 3. Are there 3 enemies left? Yes, there are 3 enemies. No, there's only 2 enemies. Wait. There's Kato, there's Ada, and there's Sai. Okay, no, there are 3 enemies, so I can actually use a leverage to prevent the security from getting too high. And preventing reinforcements from coming in. That's good. Let's delay action on some folks. We'll get rid of the camera now. So, and then let's we're gonna get ready to AoE probably. Kato, this guard is coming. Okay. Well, that's annoying. I was hoping to AoE them. Maybe I can AoE from here? No. Wow. Iron grip. Gonna shoot the one with armor. Higher priority target. Shred it. Okay, should be a simple matter to mop this up, and then we'll loot with our movement point. Some blueprints and a level 2 Thornton T-shell. I don't know what that is. Okay. Oh, I can run up to that Kato guard and like really work on it. Let's... He has armor. I can't stun him. Whoa, wait. Okay, I don't have a stun. That's okay. Do I have no good shots from this angle? I guess not. I need to bring right over to hack this thing. Alright, well, I guess I just go up. Is there any place I can go to use the pistol without aggroing more? I can just, like, use the leverage to block the escalation, so you know what? It's okay. We don't need to actually fight reinforcements. Now that I know we don't have to fight reinforcements. There we go. This is perfect. I will use the revolver. 983 damage. That's what we're talking about. That's sort of the damage we need. Okay. Size should be easy enough for Outlaw to massacre. Question is, what do we do about this Kato guard? Could also run up, and I do kind of need to run up and use a jam kit on here. Just let Kato come up. I mean, it is real tempting to run up. I don't know how this like stupid stun from the power stick works. Like, it says the remainder of the turn. Which turn is it? I could just like throw the shock mine. To prevent any problems. However, let's I have a silence. I do go ahead, so I can always run up pre-compute advantage. Guarantee right goes ahead of this Kato guard and kills it, so that we don't suffer any sort of problem. So let's do silence. Let's run up here. I'm just gonna try to power slice it. Oh, it's only a 55. Wow. Yeah, you never know. Debuff with stun stick. Okay. What did that do? There's a debuff circle on top of the guard, but there's no text. So you know what? This is a perfect time to submit some feedback to the developers. My Vanguard is using the Slam Dancer weapon. Oops. Wait, hold on. Game went away. Okay, so oh right, F10 is also my hotkey to okay, I'll have to submit the feedback later. F10 is my hotkey to like change the black screen. That's why it was doing that. All right, well, nothing else to do. Got a shotgun for this one. Better make sure we kill it. Well, the security escalation isn't even maxed out. I can go get rid of that. We might just run through the camera. I don't know. I particularly care. Okay, so maybe that guard is stunned. I don't believe it though. That was not a lot of loot. Pre-compute advantage. Okay, let's move up a little bit more. Wait. Okay. A little bit more. There we go. Now we can delay the action. Just gonna baseball bat this one down. Baseball bat's very effective. There's a proximity mine. I'll have to disable that. Well, there's only one more guard on the map, and it's already moved, so not too worried. Yeah, I could just run through this away, but I think it's better if the camera just spots me. It's quicker. I waste too much time otherwise. I do have a biomimic on Outlaw, so that allows him to run through here without triggering the security. of a refract. I think I'll use my jam kit next turn on this mine. Just to have, I know it's not as efficient. Well, you know what? I will use it now. This is until the end of next turn. I can run past some of this stuff. Like, I'm just gonna run through these cameras. So now I don't want to deal with reinforcements. I'm gonna block the security escalation, my active leverage. So whatever is coming next turn, it's not gonna cause trouble. And I'm just gonna get ready to run. Okay. So gonna delay action. I'm gonna run through, but okay. The guard is coming up. Alright, that's fine. We're just gonna shoot this one too. We're right here. Why not? Use the iron grip. Critical hit. Recoup savagery, proving its value. Yield action. Yield action. Want to loot some stuff and get ready to extract. Now the security services might be coming this turn. Not 100% sure how that works, but I'll tactical scourge next turn. We're fine. It's not like we have that many turns left. Okay. Disable this camera. Right is very quick, so we'll use her to loot. Level 3 weapon. I don't know it's actually better than our current weapon, but we're gonna find out. Okay, so no escalations. We're gonna tactical surge. Is it possible to get everyone out this turn? The answer looks like no, it is not possible. Plus I would trigger a mine. So we're gonna have to get out next turn and we will be at security level 3. That's fine, it's not really a big deal. Very clean mission. Such a contrast to the previous mission. This loot is not very exciting. Guess that's what you get for an easy mission. I don't actually know if there's any correlation between the loot quality and the mission difficulty. Just speculating. Reinforcements are going to show up, but it's going to be too late. We're going to be long gone. Oh, the reinforcements show up right where we are. Not that it matters. Long gone. Wow, Natu's actually... This Natu guard is going to go ahead of us? Here, have a look ahead so you all go slow. Extract. Yep, don't want to overstay our welcome. Easy mission, good loot. Let's check to see what we got. Got some experience, of course, no pay. Plus 6 heat from security level 3. Okay, it's fine. Some blueprints. Some basic credit chips. Some basic files. Level 2 armor? No, what is this Torton T show? I don't know. Level 3 weapon, powered 3000M, whatever that is. Half grip, level 1 weapon mod, I don't care about that. All sorts of files. Can we assemble any files? Yes. Oh, intriguing. Okay, we can make a combat gangs meme. Better do that. And then Dr. Samandara's D chip. This will create a new contact for us. Now, I don't actually know if I need another doctor right this second. We have enough doctors, so we might be okay without a doctor. But I might as well mint the file. I'm just seeing some of these file parts are like legendary, and it would be a bit of a shame to mint one that's like a legendary quality, and then all I do is use it to contact the like when you mint one of these files, you can potentially contact them and get a new contact who could have more services. But I'm also like okay on the services front. Combat gang memes, I can sell it to Cursa Jam. Maybe. We'll see. A lot of things have upgraded, but I think I need to just do the next mission straight away. The minimum amount of time you can advance is 6 hours. I'm too worried that will mean I can't do this sibling breakout mission. I have some level ups. Let's do those first. Okay. Talent points. There is a ability called Cardio Jolt, where when bleeding out after an attack, immediately heals 60 hit points, canceling bleed out, gain +4 initiative and +2 action points. This is kind of a nice insurance policy. If things go poorly, I can like use that to not horrifically die. There's a lot of value in that. There is value in getting the security scramble lasting longer. I do quite like that. And I really like this atomic stutter upgrade down here where it reduces their kinetic and ballistic armor. Like, you use this on a tough enemy, which you want to stun, and it makes them easier to kill. It's pretty noticeable. A lot of good stuff. I'm still going to believe I'm not going to die. So I will, and upgrading tactical surge, reduce wait time, of course, would be just amazing. Maybe that's the way to go. But no, I'll do the atomic stutter. We see upgrade, reduce armor when you use it. There seems to be, we have a lot of armor problems. I'll upgrade the security scramble, because this is a very useful ability. We do run into a lot of security devices. Our face has an upgrade, but I was saving it specifically for field coordination in case we need to use it. They also did upgrade pressure drop. This is a talent that reduces heat generated per job. I might get that after we get the field coordination. Okay, our Scourge has leveled up. Excellent. Toxic Shell. I mean, just upgrading the AoE. You can't really go wrong with that. Upgrading Biomimic's pretty good too, but it's not as critical. This ability, Brainworm, can save us. So what I'm gonna do this level is I'm just gonna upgrade the Nervotox Shell. It's such a good ability, the AoE and the cooldown. Like when you need it, this talent will literally save you. And then we're gonna go towards this other talent called Brainworm once we have a higher talent limit, because it basically mind controls an enemy. So they don't attack you, they attack the enemy. Great when you're going loud, because they're gonna alert the whole map. But when you are going loud, like, that is such a good ability. Okay. So I am gonna, I think this is it. I don't know I need to. We didn't exactly loot. Oh no, we did loot this Power 3000M. So I'm gonna compare that to my current weapon. It seems to have less pure damage, but a little more accuracy, and that's the only difference. A little more basic kinetic damage. I don't really care about that. I feel like pure damage is just so much better. So I will keep my current weapon. Although this one says Stunsick PL3. This one is just a basic stun stick. Not that it seems to have done much. Huh. Okay, I need to submit feedback to understand, like, is the melee stun bugged or what? Like, how is it actually supposed to work? I do need to buy some consumables. I love that drug consumable, the Hyper VCAP. You know what? We're just gonna buy like 5. 20k, we can afford it. It's very, very useful for missions. It's very cheap, like 4k a mission. That's really nothing. It's okay to spend your money on that. I mean, you want the good stuff, the hacking juice. This stuff is expensive, but I think I actually need to start using these because that mission where everything went south at Jupiter Group, where it was the power play mission, if I had that juice, I would not have hit that trap IC that like just hard disconnected me. Like that is such a bad trap that like having a way to defend against that is totally worth the 37k. So I might get that. Oh no, I have to bring a hacker on this mission. You know what? In that case, I do have to get it. And then I don't know I can afford to have 2 hacking items. Gonna use the B2 juice. And I have a Turk juice for like an easier mission. Maybe stun grenade. You can't really go wrong with a stun shock mine. That's what I was trying to say. And then I'll have to redo some of the items. I still feel like I need to have this Chrome Enforcer weapon because Dade's just not good at using it. And I need that weapon to like kill stuff. You could use a railgun. It's pretty absurd, but like, why not, right? One shot from this thing could it could kill stuff. Need more accuracy, but I don't care about reloads. He's not gonna reload enough. Armor shred and more just basic damage, sure. Sniper body mod, arc minus recoil, crit damage bonus, stealth damage bonus. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, sniper scope. Ooh, 5% accuracy. I don't actually care about the recoil since he's gonna shoot twice at the same target. I've never given a railgun to a hacker, but we need that firepower, so yeah. Then do I need any leverages? Ooh, interesting. We do not have any contacts that can review all loot box content. Oh, that's a shame. We don't have anyone who can do the CCAC hover drop. No one who can do this dispatch scramble. That would be amazing. I bet you need a Brave Star officer. That's why our face was telling us there was a conversation in the last episode about we need a corrupt cop on our side. Yeah, that's good advice. Like, very, very good advice. So yeah, I know. Maybe we bring Outlaw for the firepower. I think I might have to do that. Yeah. I think I do. I need that firepower. Okay, I will do the reorganization of the characters, the mercenaries, in preparation for this next mission in the next episode. Thank you for watching.